Welcome. Anything you need to know is down below in the description box. This is a timeless general reading. If you want a private reading, the link is in description. Take what works for you. Please use your intuition. He, she, him, her. It doesn't matter. Put it where it fits for you. Sometimes it'll be specific. Sometimes it won't. Let's see what message. We're going to do a short message. Let's see what wants to come out. Give me a new card. Give me a new overall card. Give me something. Give me something that has not hit the table. Nope. We got the chase. Devotion, faith, dedication to something greater than yourself. We got the messenger on the bottom. So your faith may be bringing a message to you. Your devotion might be a message for someone else, I'm getting. Let's find out what's out here. We're going to do another 4-card spread. Kind of feeling the short messages right now. All right, let's see what's coming out here. What's going on? What's the issue? Oh, the lovers. The lovers. I just did a reading with the lovers earlier. Okay, let's cover up their booty. We don't need no flags. However that works. Yeah, so this is a choice. It could be a relationship, but the lovers doesn't always mean a relationship. This could be a choice in something. Now, what I'm also getting too is that you got this choice, right? You got two people, Adam and Eve in the garden. You see the apples, I guess, right? This could be a choice that is based on your faith. Your faith is being tested by a choice. And it's being presented to you by the Most High for you to make the right decision in something. That's what I'm seeing. I just noticed those apples. You see the apples and the snake? Look at that. I've never noticed that on that card. So, yeah, your faith is being tested with a choice. It could be a choice in love. I'm not going to exclude that, but let's see what you shouldn't be doing about this. Justice. Justice really wants to be popping out. What's going on that's unfair right now? You got 2 major arcana on the board. You got Gemini with the lovers. You got Libra with justice. So, whatever choice that's odd because this is what you should not be doing. You should not be bringing justice. You should not be determining what is the truth. That's interesting. You know, I was taught that you shouldn't judge people and you shouldn't be vengeful or bring justice on people. I guess that's kind of vigilantism or whatever. And you should let God judge and, provide justice because you could give either too much or too little. That's the first thing that comes to mind. So I guess part of with this choice that is testing your faith is to not judge, don't determine what truth is, and don't decide what justice should be delivered because it's not your place. And that's what you shouldn't be doing about this choice. Not using justice as your motivation in deciding. whatever your choice is. I'm not sure what the choice is. I'm going to clarify. Okay, this is what you should be doing. Queen of Wands. Be kind and compassionate, optimistic. Give good advice. Don't judge, but give good advice. Whatever this choice is. I'm really kind of breaking these cards down very blindly because I don't know what this choice is, but it has to do with faith. And what you should be doing is being kind and optimistic, enthusiastic, helpful. Give good advice, but don't give judgment and don't decide whatever the justice is in whatever the situation is. And this is this is testing your faith. Sounds real religious. It really does. Yeah, that snake with them apples really got me thinking. I've never noticed that in that card. Okay, this is the cause and effect. Cause and effect, the future is burden and struggle. You're struggling with this, but you have direction. Whatever this choice is, you're struggling with it. And you're struggling with it because this justice, this judging and deciding what is the proper punishment, for lack of better terms. Let's clarify this. This is really interesting. Tell me what this Lovers is. What is this choice? Knight of Swords. Gosh. Reversed. Oh boy. Okay. Knight of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed wants to start a fight. And I guess that's where this justice is coming in, because it's not up to you to deliver justice. And that's part of what the issue is. Making the choice to not fight, not be a tyrant, a bully. Tell me more. This is already just not feeling this. Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be communities, fighting against community, making the choice to fight against a community. Or making the choice to fight against a union. But it's reversed. The Four of Wands, that could be loneliness. It could be a breakup of a relationship. So the choice is to fight and break up a relationship or not. Because you do have the Lovers here, and even though I can focus on that being a choice, now this card can mean divorce sometimes, or breakup of a relationship. This card is not too nice though. This is just like, I want to fight. So making a choice not to fight and leave a relationship instead of fighting. Whatever this is testing your faith. Tell me what this justice is. What you shouldn't be doing. Shouldn't be by yourself. Or you shouldn't solely decide what's right and what's wrong. Okay, keeping it moving. What is this Queen of Wands? What you should be doing? Eight of Swords reverse. Eight of Swords reverse. I would say be compassionate, and this Eight of Swords is like being released or feeling like a new start is possible, having a level of optimism instead of having a level of judgment or conflict, thinking that you know what's right and this is what needs to happen. It's not for you to determine what is just. It's better to, the advice is to lead with compassion and be optimistic at a new beginning. Cause and effect. This seems like this is going to be a real struggle for somebody. Somebody really wants to decide what's the right thing to do, and Five of Wands, man. I don't know if this is this might really be a relationship, because both of these cards are divorce and breakup cards, specifically reverse. I guess the struggle is to move on. But this is saying you shouldn't be deciding on your own. You shouldn't decide what is the right thing to do by yourself. So if this is regarding a relationship, whatever your faith is, I think you need to allow that to guide you, and I think you need to be working with having a level of compassion to deal with this with whomever this conflict or this parting of ways is, instead of fighting, instead of wanting to fight all the time, to have more compassion. It seems like, some kind of problem between some people, between two people specifically. I really want to overlook this Lover's card. I want to be like, oh, doesn't have to do with a relationship, but it's with these two cards out here, it definitely does. And then with this card, this isolating card, deciding, making those decisions on your own without being compassionate to the other person involved, seems to be a test of your faith. You got the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom in upright, which is good. It's progress, stability, determination. That's a good card to get on the bottom right now, because this is looking just not the most happy, positive of situations. I'm going to pull, let's get a couple of oracle cards and then some advice. Exposure. Something is hidden in the situation. Something is hidden, and it's important. It's a gem. There's a gem that's hidden that could probably help level this out. Timeless. It's not about being on a time limit. It's not about how long does it take to deal with the situation. How long does it take for this person to do this or this person to do this. Time should be a non-factor in dealing with this. Okay. I hope this helps somebody. I hope this makes sense to somebody, because this is just like a real, I'm just calling it as I see it. Sometimes it's odd because you don't know what this applies to. I just hope it Hope it strikes a nerve for somebody. It's hopeful in some kind of way. Doesn't look like a very happy situation, but there's some optimism here. The thing is to be optimistic and compassionate and not be angry and not think you're going to resolve the situation by yourself. You have to work with whomever this is with, even if that means to part ways, and fall on your faith. And also with this too, because I also look at this card as devotion. You need to consider where, if you're devoted to what this is, because it doesn't appear so. This is like break up, go separate ways. If you're married, considering divorce or whatever, but it's not a these are two non-unifying cards. Okay, advice. This card, this is always an interesting card. This is a very interesting card. Self-awareness, the mosquito. Your frustration is only temporary. Don't let others drain your energy. The things that irritate you may be a reflection of yourself. So, thinking that you're solely going to decide what's right and what's wrong about a situation, you need to apply that to yourself. And if you apply that to yourself, that can open you up to some compassion to deal with the situation with whomever you have this issue with. Could be a friend, could be somebody you're in a relationship with, whatever. Could be your boss, who knows? I don't know. But you need to do some self-reflection. Take a look at yourself. Because when you're pointing your finger out, you really should be pointing your finger to yourself. Because you can't fix what's outside of yourself. You can only fix what's inside yourself. And that's another reflection of this Justice card. You can't fix what's them. You got to fix you first. I hope that helps somebody.